Week have accused Liz Truss of seeking to appeal to a bigoted section of the Conservative Party after her campaign team put out a press release which said she would change woke civil service culture that strays into anti-Semitism. Paul, I don't think of you as one of the most woke individuals that I know, so what did you make of this from Team Truss?
I thought it was a strange comment, actually. I mean, the anti-Semitism thing in particular, I didn't quite understand, and I think that's caused a bit of a confusion, perhaps even within the Conservative Party itself. It may have been an off-the-cuff remark that didn't particularly make sense. The woke thing, the comments about tackling wokeism, well, that's fine, but what I would say, Deanna, is we've heard it all before. We've heard it all before from senior politicians, particularly senior Conservative politicians who, you know, I think understand that millions of ordinary voters don't like the dominant woke culture of our age. They find it thoroughly stifling and suffocating. They find it undemocratic. They find that a tiny minority of people in their views seem to have captured many of our institutions and much of our media and peddle an ideology that so many of us have got no sympathy with. What I would say, however, is it's very easy to make generalised statements about being opposed to woke. We can all do that, but I think the real hard thing is to stand with people who are the victims of that woke culture. So when people are cancelled, or when people lose their jobs, we had someone on the show a few weeks ago, a woman who worked for a housing association, who stood in an election in her borough in London on a ticket, well, not just on a ticket of supporting traditional marriage between a man and woman, but that was her stance on that particular issue. And she was sacked because of it. I didn't hear any politician speaking out in favour of that woman. So making the general comment and stand against wokeness is easy. The real hard thing is standing with individuals who suffer because of it. And that, I think, is where we find our politicians wanting, because they think they're going to be called nasty names on Twitter. They think it's going to affect their career prospects. A brave politician would have stood with that woman who we had on whose story we covered on the show, rather than making just a general comment about woke culture.